With the entire crypto market looking very bullish, everybody's getting excited with anticipation of new all-time highs. But right now, let's dive in and find out what's really going on with the charts.
What's good, everybody? It's Cash Flow Nexus, your favorite trianalyst, back again, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the financial markets. And today, we will be taking a closer look at XRP and the entire crypto market. All right. So if you are new to this channel, you like what you're seeing here, and feel compelled to sub, feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications for future content. All right. So today, as you know, we're a God-fearing channel, and we always start off with scripture. I'm going to go over today's list. Today's list, we got a message, which is unfazed faith, a subscriber shout out, market cap overview, XRP news, and a financial market forecast for the crypto space. All right. So stay tuned and let's get into it. All right. So today's message, unfazed faith. As a lot of you know, we already know faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not yet seen. All right. So let's take it a step further. Unfazed faith. Even when people are talking about you, even when you don't get your way, even when you are at your lowest point in life, is your faith going to be unfazed? Even when you're in the darkest of times, when people are down and talking about you, when people are, when you're up at your highest points, yeah, you're feeling good. You're going to have faith because you're confident things are going to go your way. But when you're at your lowest point, you have to fight back and things are not looking bright for you. Are you still going to remain faithful to the Lord? Are you still going to say, Lord, I hear you. I'm here for you. And you're going to just open your arms and say, Lord, no matter what, I'm still going to be true to this. Can you honestly say that? Look yourself in the mirror and say, Lord, no matter what, I'm still going to be here. We need to have unfazed faith, you guys. No matter what happens to you, if you get your way, you're still going to have faith. If you don't get your way, you're still going to have faith. Look at the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They both, all three of them, they had faith. They said, no matter what, we ain't going to bow down to nothing. And we're still going to say, even if our God doesn't save us from it, we're still going to give him glory because he's the one and true God. So that's why I have said today's message is for everybody. If you have faith, check your faith. You're going to get a faith check. Do you have the faith that's unfazed? That's the faith that we need to have in these days. All right. That's the message for today. Subscriber shout out goes to Crypto Ron. I appreciate you, brother, for making this beat on today's, video. Shout out to you, man. You've been, supporting this channel, and you're helping me out by, giving me music. If you have music or more beats, or if anybody has more beats, definitely give me beats and I'll put them out on this channel, play them if I like it. So let's jump into this market cap overview. Let's see what we got going on. All right, so this is the market cap overview, you guys. As you could see, Bitcoin is down 0.78%, Ethereum is down 1.94%, XRP is down 2.17%. Let's go down in the markets. Cardano's up 0.51%, Ethereum Classic is up 4.15%. That's pretty good. Monero's up 2.65%, Tron is down 2.18%. Looks like the top coins are having a battle. We're going to go into that deeper when we get into this market forecast. But right now, let's jump right into the XRP news. So Ripple recently announced that they'll be working with Coinbase, to unveil the master plan to drive U.S. cryptocurrency adoption. So I've been telling you guys, and y'all need to listen. I know some stuff, and I'm just giving y'all bits in here and there. And y'all still is, ignoring what I'm saying. But I said pay attention to legislation, and some of y'all pay attention and listen to what I gotta say. Pay attention to certain things, like everything is being pieced together. I'm just letting you guys know. So here we go. So right here, let's see. So market integrity must improve. The market integrity working group's co-chairs want regulators to grasp how they can advance the cryptocurrency industry in an offensive company settlement. Coinbase senior director and associate general counsel Rachel Nelson, in conjunction with Ripple's head of global institutional markets, I say that's Brian Mandigan. I don't even know how to say that name, but whatever. But this is what they have said: to improve market integrity and provide consumers with confidence they deserve, Congress may need to enact legislation. I said this 6 days ago, you guys. Come on, 6 days ago. Enact legislation to support the orderly and secure functioning of crypto markets, projecting wider regulations. They added, such legislations could expand the Commodity Futures Trading Commission with the CFTC authority to include the regulation and oversight of digital commodity exchange markets. Let's go down a little bit more. Consumers and cryptocurrency exchanges deserve a clear regulatory framework, the establishment of which would ultimately enhance market integrity and drive consumer adoption of cryptocurrency. So that's what's being said. I'm telling you guys, once legislation goes through about that, it's the green light. It's all uphill from there. XRP is gonna explode. I've been saying this for a long time. XRP is the one. Bitcoin, I don't know yet. I would still have to watch. Even though Bitcoin's the king right now in controlling the markets, or the boss right now calling the shots in the markets, I still think XRP is gonna, dethrone Bitcoin one day, and it's soon to be that. So let's see. So this was a tweet by Ian Lurthing. I guess he goes by Ian Benz, or I guess that he goes by Ian Benz, but he had said, wait for rap artist with rapper artist with 1 million followers shouts out XRP, the XRP Daily. So let's go and look at that video. So it's rapper Sauce Walka. Honestly, if you listen to him, definitely, keep listening if you want to listen, if that's your type of music you want to listen to. But anyway, here we go. Attention XRP community. The masses are already starting to wake up and hop on board more and more each day. A big rapper with 1 million followers talking about XRP, Ripple, XRP community, XRP news. So let's go ahead and watch what he had to say. Let's go ahead and...
I recently started partaking into a different type of investment. You know what I'm saying? Something different. I've been told about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and all of that type of shit, and I thought it was a bunch of scam and bullshit. I didn't want to fuck with it. But I got introduced to this one cat, and he put me on something called XRP, and I invested a couple of hundreds, and then it turned to a couple thousand, into a couple shares and a couple coins, and next thing you know, I had some real good results out of it really fast. So I'm gonna link y'all up with my boy. I'm gonna put his name in the bottom of the description. It is adding. He'll give you all the information. He'll get you set up. He can get you going. You ain't gotta start big. You start small, maybe 50,000, 5.
So as you already know, I don't think I have to really play it all, but as you already could tell, that XRP is starting to be, well known by even celebrities. It was Bitcoin for a long time, but now XRP is getting the recognition it deserves. Not a lot of people, not a lot of celebrities you hear are talking about other projects like XRP or other things like Bitcoin was or XRP is right now currently. So it's nice to see that XRP is starting to get the recognition it is. And right now it's very cheap. It's at 23 cents right now. Even though it is a cheap asset, and a lot of people are disrespecting it by talking bad about it, it's still the go-to cryptocurrency in my opinion. All right, that being said, let's jump right into this market forecast. I'm gonna go over a lot of cryptocurrencies today, but starting with the number one crypto on this channel, which is XRP. All right, stay tuned for that. All right, everybody. So now we are going to do our market forecast on the crypto space. All right. So first, we'll be starting off with XRP, moving down the line. We'll then go into Bitcoin, Stellar Lumens, Ethereum, Litecoin, EOS, VeChain, whatever you want to call it, Cardano, Tron. Let's see what else we got on the list. We got Tezos and Matic. All right, so that's what we'll be looking at today. So let's jump right into the technicals and get into this video, because this might take longer than I expect, but we'll see. So right now you see this area that we're looking at is where we currently are dropping from. We are at a resistance right now. You see this flat area of the cloud. The cloud is saying that we've had resistance. If you look back in the past, this area acts as support or resistance. You could see yourself that this area has been tested multiple times. Right now it's being tested as a support, and it looks like price is wanting to push to the downside. On a note that I would like to keep into consideration is watch this area right here, because we are in a TK zone. And if you are familiar with my channel, a TK zone is when the blue line and the red line cross, which is Tinkinson and Kijinsen, the Japanese style called Ichimoku, for you guys that are new to this channel. So when they cross, it's a potential signal for a bearish move, because the red line's on top of the blue line right now, and if it crosses below it, that'll be a bearish signal. Right now, since we are holding as a resistance at this point, let me go ahead and remove this. So you see that we're acting as a resistance right here. Markets has pushed lower. We might get a N wave position moving to lower price, or come to this black zone right here. Black zone is what I'm looking at. If it does continue to move lower, I'm expecting it to, if it breaks past this black zone, prices will definitely drop, because this fractal level will let us know that the market is going to want to push lower. Once fractals are broken, once you start seeing bear fractals broken in this market, you'll see price start to dump. So I'm paying attention very closely to this black zone here. Red zone, I was hoping that we get a move to the upside and get a push to 30 cents, but it looks like we're going to be moving down, because right here, this candlestick formation, it's made a tweezer top, which is a price action move pushing prices lower. So we could go anywhere from this part of the cloud to this black zone here. This is the whole range that we are looking at right here, between this black range and this top of the cloud, which will act as a support, which could potentially push the price up even higher. So that's one thing that I do want to take note of. I'm kind of worried about it as far as price, because Bitcoin at the end of the day controls the market. So that's going to be what's going to dictate if this price goes higher or lower, since Bitcoin controls the market. 4-hour time frame, as you can see, that we're already entering to the cloud. So this is a sign that we could potentially bounce off this cloud and move higher. Looking at it on the RCI, we are in a buying territory, so we could look for buying positions here if we don't move lower past this cloud. So that's what I see on the bright side. Looking at it on the 1-hour time frame, let's see what the RCI is showing us. We are looking like we're stalling here, but it looks like price is starting to reverse at this point. So this is one thing I want to take into consideration as well. We're getting a bearish Kumo twist, so that's showing that price may want to push even lower. So that's one thing that we need to look at. But this is a support right here, so that's what's good about this zone here, this whole zone here. So this is going to be a market that everybody needs to watch it very carefully. I'm not going to make any moves just yet, because market is still fresh from I'm gonna just look for a bounce at this level, if we could get a bounce. So we'll see what happens. It looks like it's starting to wick here, and it's going to be a fight at this zone. If we start ranging at this point, expect prices to move lower, but we'll see. Let's see. Moving on to Bitcoin, which is the boss of the market right now, moving price. So this green zone, as you can see, I have drawn up that every time we get to this level, price usually wants to dump back here. So, and when we're up here again testing this level, and let's see if we get another dump to the downside of this pair, Bitcoin versus US dollar. What I like Bitcoin is on the RCI is in buying territory. The green line's above, which is our trend line, so trend is up. So you may want to look for some type of correction at this point. I think what we could do right now at this point, let's go ahead and draw that. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Make that thin. We could come back into this line right here, or this purple zone. So this is an area that I will definitely be watching, because it looks like price wants to come down just a little bit and then make its move to the upside. So I'm going to say market's coming down. So XRP will be coming down if we see Bitcoin break outside this green zone here into the purple zone, which will show us that all the crypto space will follow this and move even lower. We already know that the market is red right now, so that's nothing new for us. I do want to see, well, we already got a tweezer top here. Look at that tweezer top. Price is already pushing down. So safe way to trade this if you're going to trade this. Let's do this. Actually, it's already too late to get into this trade. You would have got in right here because this was your entry here, and your stop loss could have been up here somewhere. But that's too late now. Tweezer top. You would just have to get on the lower time frames for, a re-entry. You could actually probably get in here if we get a break at this tink and sink, which is our red support right now on the 4-hour time frame. What I do see, we have been moving parabolically since January the 25th. So price has been moving parabolic, and that was since that day. That was a 13% increase in price, which is not too bad if you are investing. And that's a short time frame too. Let's see how many days it was. Let's go back to the daily. If we look at how many days how it moved, let's go right here. Let's see. Pretty much 3 days for it to make that type of move all the way to the top. And let's see what's going on in the hour time frame. On the hour time frame, we're starting to get a little weak. It looks like we're ranging here. We're starting to get a bearish TK cross. We're in bearish TK cross zone. You see trend is, trying to push down. Our signal line's pushing down. So that's something that I will be cautious of. Seeing it coming down to this level. So prediction for this, I would say it could potentially come to 88,500 level in this zone over here. So I will be marking that and watching that very closely. Looking at XLM, if you are an XLM fan, let's see what's going on with this. Let's zoom in closer. Let's see, let's go ahead and move that off. All right, let's jump into it. So you see that we have a doji right here, which is not a good indication. It's showing us that price wants to reject this level and move even lower. As you could already tell, price is already moving down because price follows Bitcoin like the rest of the market, or most of the market. Let me not say the rest, but most of the market. This green zone is our resistance right here. You see it with this flat part of the cloud. This whole area is going to be a resistance zone. Looks like price is wanting to push down lower. Let's go ahead and look at it on the 4-hour time frame. Even though we do have some support of this cloud right here and support at Kijinsen level, price action is showing on the daily time frame that we may want to reverse to the downside and probably get a bounce at this level. So I will be looking at this level here. Let's see. Okay, we just want to play games now, huh? All right, bet. So this is a zone that I will be paying attention to. Looks like price may come to this level if we get a break at this Kijinsen, this blue line here, and make a further correction and bounce. Or we could get a bounce here and move higher. I will play this trade off the 1 hour time frame. It looks like we're starting to get a bearish Kumo twist right here. So I'm expecting price to possibly move down to this zone here, which is at 5 cents and almost 6 cents, but about 5 cents drop. 5 cents, about to a high 5 cents to this level, almost 6 cents. Let's see. That's not too bad of a drop. Let's see how much of a gain that would be. Let's see if it does come down to this zone here from where we're currently at. That'll be a 2%, almost a 3% gain right there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Ethereum US dollar. Let's go ahead and jump on here. Same thing as what Bitcoin's doing like right now in this green zone. We got to get above this green zone to make some more money and move higher. Right now you see a double top, which is a M-shaped pattern, which you see here. That first leg comes up, comes down, make that M, and then boom. We could get a big drop if this continues to the downside. If Bitcoin wants to really dump, this asset's going to drop a lot, and it's also going to depend if we break this neckline of the M here too. So this zone, this support zone, is what I will be watching carefully. As you see, let's see, we have that M pattern. Let's go to the 4 hour. Looks cleaner on the 4 hour time frame. It looks like the cloud is starting to roll over, and we may also range in here too. We may also get this type of action. Let me go ahead and box this. Where is it at? Right there. We may also get this type of action too. Just range between this price here, range between 157 all the way to 178. So we could also get that range, or we could possibly come down here, bounce. You never know with this market. What I do see, let's go ahead and play it off the 1 hour. Also off the 1 hour, we're starting to get a bearish sign here too. Starting to get that twist. So we have been following this channel. So it looks like price is wanting to dump lower unless we, bounce off this and move higher. Let's see. We could get that with this move here. If our signal line shows us that we could bounce above this negative 70 zone, it'll trigger us to get into a trade. We're still in buying zone territory because it's above the negative. It's above the positive 70 line, so that's looking good for us right now. So I'm not even going to trip about it. It looks pretty good right now. But if it does not, get above this negative 70 level, then I'm expecting prices to dip. But we gotta play it smart and play it cool. Let's see. You see here, we're already having price action. We have a doji here, and price looks like it wants to get up. So if we could get this here turned into a bullish Kumo twist, I will get into a buying position. Let's see. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see. Litecoin, not my favorite, but hey, I trade it anyway. Let's see. We did get rejected at this green zone that pushed prices lower, and we came back, tested this green zone. We didn't even get higher than this one. So we have the same pattern. If y'all are not paying attention, same exact pattern. Getting that M pattern. So this will be our neckline. So I'm gonna say price is going to come down to this lower box, or come down to this red zone and test the neck. If we break at the neck, we'll come back down here. So there's gonna be some big moves in the market. If Bitcoin does decide to drop, this market, y'all don't know how much money is about to be made. If we get some type of drop from here and make that full M pattern, that'll be some crazy percentage gains here. That'll be a 43% return if we make that full drop to the black zone. And if we get past this black zone, prices are going to tank. I'm telling you. This black zone is nothing good. If we get to this black zone, even though we have a bright future cloud, price is looking like it wants to drop on us. Let's see. We got price action right here. Price is already pushing down lower. You see it kind of gapped right here. So market is pushing down lower. I'm gonna say we're gonna get down to at least these two zones, the bottom of this purple box and the top of this red box. So this is the zone that I'll be looking in, this white zone here in between. Looking at it on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go ahead. Same thing, it's sitting at support right now. We could get a bounce or we could get a drop. Looking at it on the 1 hour, same thing. The markets, you know, I'm telling you guys, the markets are doing the same thing right now. Nothing is new with these markets. We got a bearish Kumo forming. Once price gets below this cloud, that's a selling position to look for. Let's see. Let's go ahead. It looks like this one looks like it wants to drop. The green line on the RCI is showing us that the trend is starting to come down. We get our signal if this red line breaks through the -70, so that's something that I will be paying attention to. That's nothing new. Let's go to the next one. EOS. So you see EOS has a spinning top price action candle. Let's go ahead and zoom in. So a spinning top pattern is a reversal or potential reversal in the market. It's not necessarily always a reversal, but it's a potential reverse in the market. When you see that, you want to box it in and wait till it breaks for the open or the close of the direction that it's if it's at a resistance, you want to trade it to the downside. If you want to trade it to the upside, you want to do it at the open of the candle. All right, so this one looks like it wants to push down lower as well. What I am looking for, because we could get a bounce off here, because Kijun-sen is flat right here. So this is a good sign for the market stalling out. I think some of these currencies are going to be breaking away from Bitcoin pretty soon, so this is going to be interesting to see. Let's move on down to the 4-hour time frame. Flat Kijun-sen, so that's also a good sign that we may hold support here. We have it fully broken above the positive 74 line, so we could see price continue, to the upside. That's a good sign right there. Looking at it on the 1-hour time frame, we are getting that bearish cloud. What could happen here? This signal line is what I'm waiting for it to get back above this 70, this -70, and if this green line breaks the 0 line, you're looking for selling positions off the 15-minute time frame. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Hope y'all are enjoying this and getting some good TA. Let's see next. So as you can see, VeChain has a symmetrical pattern here. It looks bearish because price is, still underneath the cloud, but it's also inside the cloud as well right here. But we're in a bearish market. So VeChain right now, I'm leaning towards the selling side. It's barely getting above the 80 here. The 0 line here off the RCI. So trend is going up. It's buying territory based off the RCI. Looking at it on the lower time frame, 4-hour, let's go. This 4-hour time frame, we are in a TK zone right here. Let's zoom in. the red and blue lines very close together, we could get a cross to the downside and move even lower. RCI is showing us that we're still in selling territory on the 4-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, let's take a look at it. It's showing a sell on the 1-hour time frame. And that's all because Bitcoin's, like I said, controls the market. We're underneath the 0 line on the trend line for the negative, I'm tripping. And we're on the 0, under the 0 with the trend line right here. And we got a cross here. So prices is already moving down. So I'm expecting price to come down to this red box here. And go ahead and move this down. Move it down here. I'm expecting price to come to this level. Let's see. And if we do break this symmetrical triangle, expect prices to come down lower. I'll mark this as black. Black zone is going to be our dead zone. So where price drops even further. So I will be paying attention to that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and mark this as well. Some areas of support that we could get back into this market. And if you're wondering how I'm finding these areas, it's these flat lines that are support areas that I'm looking at. It lines up with the price. So, all right. So that's what I'm also seeing. Let's take a look. Cardano, everybody's favorite that I hear. I don't really know why, but hey, I hear a lot of people talking about it. So sad to say, but you Cardano fans may be in for a surprise with the price. Man, we got a gravestone doji right here, which is not a good sign. As you can already see, price is trying to come back down. Price is very far away from Kijinsen. Hold on a second. It's very far from Kijinsen. Even though it's angled up, it's starting to flatten out. So I would say start looking for selling positions if you are a trader. This gravestone doji is a bearish reversal doji. So I'm expecting prices to move lower back into the purple zone and probably back to the lower bottom part of 4 cents and 652. So between this range is where I'm going to be eyeing my targets. Let's see. So I'm going to put it right in here. Targeting that area. Let's see. What are we looking at next? Actually, I'm just going off of the daily time frame. I'm not even going to look at the lower time frames. Let's go with our next one, Tron. A lot of people love Tron. Same exact thing. I'm telling you, markets all moving the same. We got that same candle pattern. That gravestone doji. Markets dropping to the downside. So let's see. Where was this at? So right here, I'm saying price is gonna potentially come to this area here. Let's go ahead and mark it. Bam, right there. Let's see, let's go to the next one. Matic. Not too much analysis for this one. This one is sloppy. I wouldn't even touch this just yet. This is not even ready yet. This whole thing's in consolidation. This is how I would trade it. Box this zone in here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, about right there. So I would box this zone and wait till it breaks outside this box. Let's see. Put a line here. Line here. So if it breaks outside the box and touches one of these lines, this is gonna probably signal me in. But I'm also cautious because it likes to wick a lot, it looks like. So that's something I'm gonna pay attention to as well. it's not something that I would take lightly. Looking at it on the 1 hour RCI, it says it's in buying territory, but at this point, I'm just gonna wait, play it safe, wait till we get a breakout, and that's how I'm gonna play it. No point in forecasting something that's not even, clean. There's nothing clean here. Let's see. That about wraps it up for the technical analysis, but I do have a bonus one for you guys. So a lot of people always ask me about this one, and it's one that I've been personally looking at a lot because a lot of people been telling me that it's gonna be worth something one day. So I'm like, okay, well, I've been doing some TA for it, and so far I like what I see with it. So let's go ahead and close this up right here. Let's go ahead and load our chart up. So CasinoCoin, the gambler's coin. Oh, it already looks like it hit my target. I already hit my first target. So let me explain this one. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So CasinoCoin, I'm actually gonna post this on Twitter too, so everybody can know. CasinoCoin, the reason why it was a buying position here was this cloud acted as a support, and once we went to the lower time frame, the 4-hour time frame to be exact, let's go ahead and clean that. We had a bullish wedge. So you got this wedge that fell down and pushed price back up. So this coin does not follow Bitcoin. This coin usually does the opposite of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is to crash at this point, expect this coin to start moving higher. I have this projected to 43% gain. I had told one of my people to buy in down here. Looks like it's working out for him. Let's see if he got in exactly where I said to get in at. He's up 19% right now as we speak, just from this line to this green zone here. So that's the forecast for them today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment and subscribe. Get this video to 500 likes. Share this content. I'm telling you guys, Cash Flow Nexus knows where the money's moving. I'm telling you guys. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in, and God bless. All right, stay tuned for the next. Peace.